What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Falcon Blues TV. It's your boy Sachin here, back for another instant match reaction. Everton go to Selhurst Park to play Palace away. Before we get into anything match related, most of you know I went to the match last weekend. 2 day, 1 day notice. Just hit up the maid Paul, said I might be coming. Can you sort me out? Sort me out. They did. Everyone in the Falcon and associated with Falcon Blues, absolute quality. Have to give a shout out to them. Top lads. Paul, Dave, Steve, Jay, Phil, Chris. Even the cop Connor was pretty sound. Big Peter, if you watch this, he made me laugh. He still make me laugh. But absolutely amazing. Met loads of other Scousers too, all brilliant per usual. Even ended up on the fucking radio somehow with Billy Butler. That was something else. Go watch that video if you haven't yet. Interesting video. But you know, second time making the trip, second time at Goodison, and oh my goodness. Shame Ashley Young's leg had deflection of the season to cost us the 3 points, but amazing. Jealous of all you guys that can go every week to the match. It was absolutely surreal. Thought about extending my flight to go to Palace today away. It's too expensive, unfortunately. A little glad I didn't go because I think I would have had a heart attack at the ground with that match. So let's get straight into it. For the lineup, one change. Onana comes back in for Gay. For some knock, he picked up illness. I can't remember. But other than that, no changes. We stick with Ashley Young at right back. And right into it, what a start. Yeah, what a start. Miko, someone turned this guy into prime Leighton Baines because defensively he's always been sound. But offensively, right away, has that hit on the right foot, deflected, ball cycles around a bit, gets out wide to Jack, and good ball in by Jack. And Miko in the box. Nice header, 1-0. 1-0, 1 minute in. Palace, good side, especially with Eze back. Come back a few minutes later, wins a penalty. Soft penalty, but Branthwaite sticks his leg out there, his contact goes down. And if it's the other way, I would want to see that given to us. I do think it's a pen, so 1-1. And then settle down a bit later as a handful all match. We'll say the only misstep Miko made was for Eze's pen that he won. Just showed him inside. Was kind of flat footed, and then Eze just walked in. But Eze rolls Onana a few minutes later. Goes down way too easily. Slight contact, marginal, but a dive. Good to see the referee award that yellow for simulation. After that, the referee was mediocre to poor, as they should have been sent off. Had a couple of challenges, which we've seen yellow in recent weeks for, a la Ashley Young at Anfield, but he's still on the pitch, and it finishes 1-1. And into the second half, we start on the front foot, and good set piece, a corner. Ghana's cross. Ghana comes in for Onana because Onana doesn't have this 90-minute match fitness. Ghana played quite well second half, disregarding the goal. But Ghana's cross, typical Ghana cross, probably aiming to put it in on the 6-yard box, ends up to Miko at the edge of the 18. Miko with a ping, and off the post, Doucouré, right place, right time, 2-1. And to speak of that, we all have seen, especially last season, Miko's efforts on target, and they've been marginally better than Ghana, which is not saying much. But last week, the Brighton goal, today, the goal, the confidence he's had, and absolutely made up for him. If you watched last week's match preview, I was on Team Mikolenko prior to the match. I said, go, I'm firmly, put me in the driver's seat. Richard Arliss than me, lad? And, and we go 2-1 up, park the bus. Don't like that. We had no outlet. Dom was dropping deep, and the goal we conceded was very poor. I have to imagine there was a shout from somebody, Pickford, because Tarky's not going to go full Michael Keane on us and just not have the ball. Tarky heads everything. He's back there, so I don't know what happened there. Miscommunication, just a switch off, but 2-2, really unfortunate goal to concede. And at that point, I feared the worst. It's Everton. Even though we've been looking better and in form recently, it's still Everton away. Palace, credit to their fans. It's a loud place to go, especially when they're attacking their supporters. So to have the resolve to get the winner, amazing. Especially that was a great goal. Ghana picks it up, turns, good ball into Doucouré. Ghana continues his run. Great ball in from Abdo. A great ball back in, and Ghana sorts his feet out. So we got the kid on today. You know what I mean, dog? Ghana sorts his feet out. Probably takes a little too much time on it because the defender almost, I think it was Mitchell, almost gets back and makes the challenge, but slots in into the bottom left hand corner to the keeper, and 3-2. And yeah, they have, they bring the pressure, but we're pretty solid back there now. I don't feel as shaky as I used to, but when we were up 2-1 and they have 40 minutes, and especially when it got to the 60-minute mark, 30 minutes of just nonstop pressure, that's worrisome. But we score 85th, 86th minute, and they only have the one really good chance. Good yellow card, Miko, on taking down Olise, and Olise bins it into the whatever stand that is. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But we see it out. And Dom, wasn't great today, but I also don't think he had the service. He had a couple good crosses into him in the first half. It was one nice bit of play early on, probably 20, 25 minutes or so, where Miko picks it up. Good crossfield switch to Ashley Young. Great ball in behind to Harrison. First time cross. And it's only Dom in there. And Dom was just starved for the service. The game was crying out for Beto, so I'm glad Dyche put him on, because with Gahey and Anderson, you want to be more physical, hold up play versus getting in behind, I think. And, Gahey, let me talk about that. This is where the referee had a mare. Gahey pings fucking Tarkovsky in the face, and Tarky's a tall lad, 6'2"-ish, not bending down or anything. And the commentators were saying, oh, he's playing the ball, no intent. It doesn't matter, does it? It's a dangerous play. Not even to escape with not even a yellow is absurd to me. Tarky's a warrior, gets straight up with it. I don't think he even received treatment. Gets on with it and goes, but then Gahey, a little later when Beto just rugby tackles him too. No yellow. Gahey could have been sent off. Eze could have been sent off. And on that token, Abdo picked up this stupid yellow. Had, the foul, he got nutmegged, foul, not a yellow, but he had another one, little ticky-tacky, foul. And that worries me. Anytime a player of ours who's on a card gets into little stupid challenges like that, I always fear the worst, especially with these refs. But it finishes 11v11. We take the 3 points. Massive win. We're up to 14th now, I think. 8 points off the drop zone. So I have optimism. We're playing against good teams, and we're putting in results. And you're seeing the improvement. Now, the rotation with Dyche isn't there. There were question marks about Onana, Branthwaite this week. Thankfully, they played, because if Onana doesn't play, then Ghana is not as good, but he's not Michael Keane, which is who's coming in if Branthwaite doesn't play. But even though Branthwaite didn't have his best performance today, he's young. It's going to happen. It's great that he has someone like Tarkovsky next to him, that leader who... This was, I think, Tarky's first mistake I've seen in a long time, but who will build up that confidence and teach him. So one bad match, it happens. At the end of the day, we got the 3 points. It doesn't matter. He'll be back. Man U, 2 week time. Man U struggle against Luton. I don't want to get me hopes up, but let's go, lads. Let's be up for it. Let's get the point. Minimum 3 points I have hope for. But anyways, like I said, once again, thank you for everyone in the Falcon for showing me a great time, and everyone else. I even got recognized by 2 people at the ground. I said, look for the tall brown guy, and 2 people found me. So to those, next time I'm over, I'd love to meet more of you. But if you live in Kirby, go the go the Falcon. If you don't live in Kirby, go the Falcon. Top boozer, love it. You'll be in for a treat there, a ball. But on that note, up the fucking toffees. Colin Zhang.